Hello friends, this is Leslie here from leslievoice.com. Welcome to the Job Seekers Mastery course. We are learning so many things in this course and this is a continuation of this Job Seekers Mastery course. In this video, we are going to learn about LinkedIn. How we can use LinkedIn for our job search to find our dream job, right? So if you're somebody who doesn't know how to update your profile in LinkedIn, or if you're somebody who doesn't know how to use LinkedIn for your job search, or if you doesn't know what are the options LinkedIn has given to improve your career or to find a job, right? If you are somebody like that, then this is a video for you, okay? In this video, I'm going to talk about very important things and also very new things that you might not have learned or you might not know as of now, okay? So we're going to learn new things in this video. Continue watching it. So when we talk about LinkedIn, the very first thing that a job seeker need to understand is you should have a very clear updated profile. If you don't have a clear updated profile, then you will not be able to attract the recruiters or employers or hiring managers towards your profile, which means you might not get a good opportunity, right? So it's very important that you make sure that your profile is clearly updated. So let's learn how to update your LinkedIn profile, right? So first thing you need to do is you need to update your LinkedIn profile without any error or without any mistakes, and your profile should be very attractive. That's the first thing. So let's learn how we can do that, okay? So the first thing you need to do in LinkedIn is your profile picture. So your profile picture should look very professional. You cannot keep pictures that you do keep in Facebook or Twitter or any other social media network. Your profile picture should clearly show your face, right? And you should have a smiling face. That's very important. It's not just like, you can keep any picture. You can keep a picture which clearly shows your face and you are having a smiling face, right? So if you are a male, then make sure that you wear a blazer so that looks better, right? Or even females can also do that. So first thing is it should be a head shot, right? Meaning that your head should be clearly visible on that photo. It should not be a long shot where your face is, on the at a very distance, whereas people are not able to see your face. It should not be like that. Your face should be close enough and it should be a headshot picture that you can take and then you keep it in your LinkedIn profile. Please keep a professional photo. That's very important. Most LinkedIn users don't keep a photo. That's a mistake. You should, if you want to use LinkedIn effectively, then you should be ready to keep your photo in LinkedIn, and that too a professional photo. So you can see my photo which I have kept, which has a very clear headshot photo, right? Which has a smile as well. That's very important. So that's the photo that you need to keep, right? So that's important. The second important thing that you need to do on your LinkedIn is your headline. Most job seekers just leave this headline. They put their job titles that the company has given. For example, you might be a Java developer, but still your company would have given a title as software engineer or a system engineer or a technology analyst, right? Any of these titles. So people will keep these titles on their headline. That's a mistake. You shouldn't keep your company given job titles on your LinkedIn profile. It's a public profile. Recruiters doesn't know which company will give what kind of titles for your job, right? So it's very important that your title clearly says who you are. For example, if you see my LinkedIn page and it clearly says solving the talent hiring every day and helping job seekers and a content creator in YouTube, right? So these are the major things that I do in my career, right? So I have given all the three things. I help job seekers. So anybody who is looking for a job can come to my and see my profile. They understand that I do help them, right? And I am solving the talent hiring. I hire people for companies, right? So that's also one of the major things that I do. So I have kept that as well. And I create videos in YouTube. I'm a content creator. So I'm putting that as well on my. So how I want to brand myself, that's important. That's a tagline. That's a brand line that you should put it on your headline of your LinkedIn. That's the first thing people will notice on your LinkedIn profile. So you should make sure that you have a very clear and understandable headline on your LinkedIn profile. That's important. Okay. Let's come to the next thing. Summary. I go through a lot of LinkedIn profiles. I miss to see, I don't see the job summary or the profile summary on their LinkedIn page. But what I see in turn, either it's a blank space that nothing is updated on the profile summary, or else they update about their company. For example, I'm working in XYZ Corporation, then I put about the company profile on my LinkedIn. Your LinkedIn is not a company branding page, or your LinkedIn is not a page to advertise about your company. It is your own page, right? It's your own brand. It's your brand. So you should talk about you, not about your company, right? So that's very important that you put a very clear profile summary which talks about your complete experience, or which can talk about what you can do for others or for organizations. So that's what you need to put in your profile summary. And it's very important that you talk on your own terms. The meaning, like, you talk as if you are writing it. It's not that it should not be a list of responsibilities that you have handled. It should be a personalized one. It should talk about you. You should use the word I on your profile summary. That's very important. You should use the word I. Okay. So that's also very important. So please make sure that you put a clear, crisp profile summary on your LinkedIn page. That's very important to get more interview calls, more job opportunities, and also people who see your profile understand who you are. Okay. Next, let's talk about, there is another section there. You can upload your resume, you can upload your videos, or you can upload some presentations that you have done. So if you have done something really great in your career about some presentations, or you have done some speeches, right? So you can add those in the media on your profile summary, which will also be visible for the public, so that anybody who sees, they see your extra talent, your other side of you, right? That attracts people more. So these are the marketing elements that you need to do to brand your profile. So it's very important that you add those things as well on your LinkedIn profile. Okay. If you don't have, then you can leave it. That's fine. You can just upload your resume also, which if you're an active job seeker, yes, you can do it. But otherwise, even that you can avoid also. Okay. It's your choice. But let's come to the next thing then. Next comes the experience. What I see in most of the LinkedIn profiles is they put their experience, their company, their job title, and from when to when they are working there. That's it. They leave it. That's not how you need to update your profile in LinkedIn. You should put what you did on that job. You should mention your responsibilities or your achievements or your what you did on that job, probably, right? So it's very important that you mention at least 5 to 10 lines that you did on that job role. It's very, very important. But I see a lot of profiles which does not have any description about the job, just the job title. Just the job title will not help you to attract your recruiters or hiring managers or employers. Definitely not. You should put your responsibilities listed there, what you have done. To make it more attractive, you can mention your achievements and all those other stuff as well, right? And here also you can add media. That means if you have got an award in your company for a performance excellence award, then they gave a certificate to you. You can add those things on your LinkedIn profile, which will definitely add value. People who see your profile see you as a performer. Yeah, this guy is a performer. That's the reason he has received a lot of awards, right? So those things also you can add in your LinkedIn profile. If you see my profile, yes, you can see the certificate that I added in one of my job experience, right? So this is very important. So you need to add all your experience, and you should make sure that you add your job responsibilities on your profile as well. Okay, all right. Now you might have a question. I have worked in a company for a long time, let's say 5 years. I have handled different roles in that company. Now, should I update just one company, that is the company name and what the latest job profile that I handled, or should I update add new experience for every job profile I had handled, right? This might be a question because I see a lot of people get confused on that. So I would suggest you to add a different experience or a different experience in LinkedIn, right? Or for your each profile or each role that you have handled. The reason being that will help you to showcase that you have grown inside the organization, right? From a different level. Let's say you have joined in a lower level, but you have got promoted. You have got promoted again and again, right? That shows a growth in your profile. That's very important. But what you need to make sure is you mention the dates very clearly. When you started that role and when you completed that role. That's very important. Even though the company is same, the role completion is what matters there, right? So that they clearly understand this is how you have grown inside the organization, which also matters a lot to make a decision to call you for an interview or even to hire you. Okay, so that's an important point which I want to bring to your notice. Fine, so we have updated all our experience, we have updated about our roles and responsibilities, achievements, or any awards that we have received, we have added that. Next comes the education. So you have to make sure that you put your proper education there, whatever highest qualification you have got, the bachelor's degree, master's degree, your schooling, all those things you can mention on your education. And if you have done something extra in your college, for example, you are part of some community or you are part of some club, you can mention those things as well on your LinkedIn profile. And finally, skills and endorsement. You can add your skills. People can endorse your skills, saying that this person, yes, this person has those skills. So that's up to your connections, not by you. Then comes a very important thing, recommendations. Okay, LinkedIn gives a feature where people can recommend to you or recommend to your work that you have done. For example, you have worked in a company and you know your manager there, you left that company. Now you can get a recommendation from your manager through LinkedIn. So that if your manager give a recommendation to you and people go through your profile, come to know that you have really done a good job on your previous job, right? So how your manager is responding, how your senior boss is responding, or how your customer is responding, anybody can recommend. Anybody can recommend. Even if you're a fresher, you can get recommendation from your professors, right? Or you can take a recommendation from somebody in your internship, you have worked with some company, or you can get a recommendation from that manager too. So all those recommendations add value to your profile. So if you see my profile, there are a lot of recommendations, right? So these are the recommendations I have got from different people. So that definitely adds value to my profile. So it's important that you also try to get a recommendation. So you have an option there. In LinkedIn, you have to go to your profile, ask for recommendation, put the person's name, LinkedIn profile basically, and send it. Send a note so that they receive it and then they respond to your recommendation. So that's very important. Okay. So that's all about your LinkedIn profile. This is all about your LinkedIn profile. So I'll repeat once again very quickly. The first thing is you should make sure that your photo is clear, visible. It's a headshot photo and with a smile. Okay, that's very important. And the second thing is your headline. That's very, very important. That's your brand statement. Make sure that you craft your headline with very utmost care. Okay. And third thing is about your profile summary. So you make sure that you put your own summary, not your company's summary or anybody else's summary. You should market you on your LinkedIn profile. Then we will talk about the media. Then we will talk about the experience. We should add the job responsibilities, achievements on your profile. And you can also add the certificates that you have got in your company. and your education. So this is how a updated or a clear profile looks like. This is how it should look like. If your profile is very clear and updated like this, then there are high chances that your profile gets attracted by recruiters or hiring managers or anybody who is hiring for their roles, right? So this is the first step that you need to do in LinkedIn to get your profile noticed. In the next videos, we'll talk more about the other stuffs, as such how you can use LinkedIn to do your job search, how you can make your LinkedIn available for everybody to see. A lot of things that we are going to speak in the next videos. So please do watch that as well, so that you can get a complete understanding about LinkedIn and how to use LinkedIn. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you liked this, and if you really liked it, please like on YouTube. If you are not subscribed yet, please do subscribe. If you have any questions, please do comment. Thank you very much.